Okay, back alive again. Let's see if anyone comes back into the chat. What I don't know if they will, but we'll see. Hello, I'm back again. Let me see if I can get the chat going here. Abe, Gaden, hello. Hello, Lewis. Enrique, Majestic, Cosplay, Unknown, with the Grateful Dead logo, hello. Round 3. I mean, it's got to work this time, right? The third time has got to be the best time to do this, right? Jake Davis, it's working. That's right. I'm trying here. Let me see if I can get the chat window up and running so I don't have to look at it on the iPad here because it's kind of small to see on the iPad. Let me pop this out and let me pop this. Oh, you like that double echo there? That's perfect, right? Pop out chat. That's what I'm looking to do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, Jerry, man. Don't use my profile anymore, man. You need to go to Chris Elkins' profile over on the CR10 Facebook group. That is ridiculously good. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And then you switch to Chris's profile. Yeah, I think his is even like better than mine. Ridiculously better. That's exactly what I'm using now. Oh, nice. And Colonius is back. That's all that matters to me, as long as Colonius is back here. So, by the way, so Colonius, what I was saying before, is a dude. So, a guy in the chat here, Colonius, the Colonius monk, is the guy that creates these ridiculously great cosplay mask files that you can find over on Thingiverse. He's got the N7 Mass Effect helmet that you can print. I've been dying to print that thing. I've been saying I'm going to print it for a while. He's got a few different Red Hood helmets. You can bet I'm going to be printing one of those here very shortly. I still need to get this thing properly attached here and using the carbon fiber tape here that I picked up. It actually kind of looks cool, just the little strip there. But yeah. Big shout out to him. He also has an awesome Iron Patriot helmet that I'm looking to print that's up and available on there as well. So hopefully this is back up and running. What I wanted to show you guys is another project for the Thorgest. So I'd given you guys an update on the Loki helmet as well as the actual Thor Ragnarok helmet. So the other Thor project that I was working on was this ether from the second Thor movie, was this ether container. So this was one of the Infinity Stones that was contained within this as well. So this has an opening here where I can wire this up and put in some LEDs into this. And yeah, it's going to look really cool once I have it painted. It's just I haven't gotten around to painting it. I haven't gotten around to sealing it. This is something I printed probably at the beginning of August. And I just kept getting sidetracked with other things. But the detail on this is ridiculously good. And, yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Give me 2 seconds here, and let me show you the last one, the creme de la creme of props that I was trying to get up and running, which was, give me 2 seconds, because I gotta find an email real quick. By the way, I'm slightly crazy, right? Let me see. Oh, it is doing it on Mixer. Crap! I can't believe it was doing it on Mixer. Maybe that was one of the problems. But, yeah. So that was the ether was one of the containers here. This is a really cool big prop that I was looking to do, and I'm loving doing these bigger, larger props. The other one was one that I'm not going to be able to show you in full completion. So this is a lot of parts, and it took like almost a week's worth of printing just to complete. But the big project that I was shooting for the end of the month was at the end of the Avengers movie. At the end of the Avengers movie, they had this Tesseract holder that Thor and Loki brought back with them. And this is files that you can use to print your own Tesseract holder container. And if you'll notice, I did a video just the other week or a few weeks ago on how to do a Thor Tesseract, or from the Avengers movie, print your own Tesseract. So this basically is what will be holding that piece and have it on display. I'm going to love having this done once I actually finish printing. I mean, I finished printing everything. I just need to finish it now. And I was planning on doing a lot of sanding and a lot of filling and all this other stuff, but yeah, it's I think I'm just going to go the easy route and not do all of that upfront work on it. But there is just a ton of pieces. Each of these are really large, so I mean, this base piece alone took, with all of the supports that I still have to remove, and the bottom piece of this, I mean, this alone I think took 2 days to print, and is a lot of filament, and you have to print 2 of them, and in fact, I think I might have printed 4 of these, because I've screwed up one of them, and then the other one I didn't like how it turned out. There was an issue with it, and then the other 2 have come out nicely. So there's just a lot of pieces to this, and it's going to be a really sweet project once it's completed, but it's just it's a lot of work getting this one done. And there's one other Thor-related prop that I can't show you because I haven't actually printed it yet, but it was another variation of a hammer that I am looking forward to printing. So I mean, that was basically where it's come down to, is time. I've just run out of time and don't have enough time to work on all of these. So I mean, that was it. That was the quick and dirty of it, and I'd love to go back through the chat here and see what everybody else is saying. And see what's going on here. Is he a time traveler? Or is he a time traveler? Yeah. Jerry, that would make a really good lunchbox, by the way. So, and Ben 3D, have I considered hydro dipping the Deathstroke helmet? Yes, I have. So, I haven't picked up anything on that yet, but I have very much been looking into that. So, you can guess I might be trying to do a video on that soon. I need to order some stuff to do it. Ravitech, yeah, the profile for the CR10 that I'm using is off of the CR10 Facebook group. It's Chris Elkins' Simplify 3D profile that he put out there. It's like far and above better than the one that I had put out. That's the one that I've been using as of late. Faded props. The cars need love. I'm starting to point a Thunderbolt. Let me see here. Oh, Caden, thanks for joining in, man. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for all the back and forth here of jumping in and out, but yeah. Yeah, no, Ben 3D, man, I've definitely seen the hydro dipping stuff, especially for the carbon fiber. That would make things much, much easier, and would just be a really cool process for just other projects as well. Oh, there we go. Dude, your profile name change has completely screwed me up, by the way. So, Rav, yeah, man, that's the dude that has created like the best Simplify 3D CR10 profile. So I'm very happy with some of the folks that have turned out here tonight. So, huge thank you to Rav. I mean, that the profiles that I was using are the ones that I'm using on a lot of these now. So, I mean, I've already modified those for the S4 as well, which is the bigger version of the CR10, and just absolutely loving those profile updates. So thank you for sharing those. I mean, it's just ridiculously good, Yeah, the beer is the secret energy to the high, or the secret to the high energy videos, and also just not being afraid to make yourself look like a complete idiot.
is the other idea. You know what the fun part is finding out that I have coworkers that know about the YouTube channel and watch the video and call out things from time to time, which is slightly embarrassing from time to time. Did I ever get around to printing a full-scaled armored Batman helmet? Not yet. I have just the one from Carmelo, who has like the best Batman helmet file that's out there that you can get over on Pinshape and My Mini Factory and I think Thingiverse. I have a few other helmets that I am working on in Batman related as well. And I hope the connection is okay. It's saying I've got poor connection and very bad connection now. I think I've just got to hardwire my connection. I'm telling you, I'm going to get a PC set up, you guys. I'm going to get a PC set up. I'm going to get like a web camera for it, and I will start doing some legit streaming. Yeah, I do need to 3D print a Morty, not a Marty. Morty. Here is the other. Okay, the connection's pretty good. Here's an update. So instead of the rat suit, so this is one. I can't remember his name off of Twitter. That posted this on My Mini Factory. But basically, you can take the Pickle Rick and you can slide it in here. It's like you got your own action figure now, which is awesome. What's going on, Average Joe? Yeah, man. I absolutely love Pickle Rick. And actually, my kids. Oh, let me find him. This guy is like non-stop being played with when my boys are down in the basement. And I have to like find him and tell them, no, put him back on display. That's Daddy's toy. That's Daddy's toy. So, yeah. I'm glad to hear the connection's working out okay. I've got 2 kids, 2 boys. A 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, the episode was great. Absolutely great. Realistic face. Yeah, it is a little difficult to make face look realistic. Probably the hardest bit is going to be to, if you're trying to paint it afterwards. I've been wanting to test out using some flexible filaments and making masks. If you've seen Print That Thing on YouTube, give me 1 second and I will post his. Give me 1 second. Print That Thing over on YouTube. I'll post a link down below. He's made a flexible mask of the Night King from Game of Thrones, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, and actually, I think he printed that on the. Did he print that on the CR10? I think he printed that on the CR10 as well using flexible filament. So, yeah. Jared, if you see me in public, you know Uncle Jesse. Funny story. So, my office building in New York City, I was getting on the elevator one day, and got up to my office, sat down, was doing work emails, got a Twitter notification that somebody was like, dude, are you in such and such building? And I was like, maybe? And he was like, I just rode with you on the elevator and couldn't figure out if that was really you or not. And come to find out, he works for a like a video game company that's doing virtual reality games. So I went and checked it out, which was really freaking cool. It's just a few floors up from my office, and hung out for a little bit and tried out their game. Yeah. Oh, nice. It's on. I don't know how this is all posting, but I'm glad it's posting somewhere. That it's that I'm doing the live thing. Yeah, it's saying that the connection's not very good, nerd. Oh, Dr. Fantastic. Congrats on the new purchase, man. What's been my favorite print? Probably my favorite print is still the Batman mask from Carmelo. I mean, I love, there's a lot of really awesome projects, but that one still is like, my absolute favorite. I was looking forever for a really good Batman mask to print, and I couldn't figure out why people hadn't posted one. And I randomly came across his, I think on Pinterest, maybe not Pinterest, Pinshape, and downloaded the file and started printing it on my BQ Wit box that's off there, and multiple pieces, and assembled it, and it came out great. Oh no! Man down! Man down! Pickle Rick just broke. I'll have to get the super glue out. It's not the first time. Oh no! Handicap Rick. But yeah, that's probably my favorite print, just because of I don't know. I'm a huge Batman fan, and it's a really classic looking Batman mask. It's more or less along the lines of the Affleck mask, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect in my mind. Why did you start the channel? Any advice on a YouTube noob? Ben in 3D, just keep making videos, man. And if you're not making videos, start making them. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Don't worry about, if you want to make videos, don't worry about supplies or anything like that. I'm live streaming right now from an iPad. I was doing it from an iPhone before. If you look back on my videos, or I even had an older channel where I used to make Pepakura props, and give me 2 seconds, I'll show it to you. So Pepakura, if you guys aren't familiar, I know a lot of people are 3D printing, but before I was 3D printing props, I was doing the paper route. So Pepakura, you basically print paper, cut it, keep cutting it, and glue it, and then you put over, I can't remember, resin over it, and so it firms it up here. And then you can start putting like fiberglass in it, and then Bondo over it. And so here's a Magneto helmet that I never finished. I was doing a whole set of videos on a series of making this helmet, and this thing is heavy. This probably weighs maybe 2 pounds, 2 to 4 pounds, and this was awesome. It was it was a great learning experience. But all of that I shot mostly shot that on my phone. I shot that on a point and shoot camera that we had. That was our family camera, and I was just recording videos on that. When I started up this YouTube channel, I was a lot of Xbox fitness videos, actually, before I was moving into the replica prop stuff. And it was still, I mean, up until maybe last year, I was using my iPhone. So just keep using what you have. Don't worry about equipment. If you want to invest in something, I would say invest in some decent lights. You can get some for under $100 off of Amazon, or a microphone. That was the other thing that was probably one of my better investments, which was like a $20 clip-on mic that I can wear, that I plug in to my phone to record when I'm recording from my phone. And just record. Don't worry about the quality. I mean, you can go nuts thinking about the quality of the video. Just worry about what content you're putting out. If you'd enjoy watching the video, then put out the video, and you'll grow an audience from there. And you can continually look to refine it. It's something that you'll evolve and work on. I mean, I'm continually trying to learn new techniques when editing videos, when shooting videos, how to light videos, how to get better audio when I'm recording, when I'm doing time lapses, how to make time lapses interesting, without spending a ton of money. I don't want to spend a ton of money on equipment. I'd rather be spending it on supplies to make replica props, or to buy new video games, or buy a new TV so I can play the new Xbox that's coming out next month. And or is that next month, or is it this month? It's actually this month, I think, later in the month. So I mean, it's definitely something that you just want to keep working on. I was also doing, as part of this channel, I was doing a weekly Xbox video series for Reddit called Last Week on Xbox One, and I was putting out a new video every Monday that was a recap of the top submitted posts over on the Xbox One subreddit. I feel like I'm getting back to the groove of that. But it forced me to learn how to shoot video in a short amount of time frame, how to talk get comfortable talking in front of the camera, be more exaggerated than I normally am when I'm talking, even though I am actually very vocally outgoing, I guess you could say. But it really helped refine just editing as well. I mean, that's a huge portion. It's a huge time suck of these videos is just... I can now, most of the videos I'll record. It might take me 10 to 15 minutes to record, but it takes me, hours to actually edit the videos. So, I mean, I'll be up till like 3-something in the morning so I can post a video at 9 a.m. the next day. So it's just figure out what you're interested in doing and keep making videos what you're interested in making. I'm just going to jump back in here into the comments. Joshua, man, I would love to do a Nightwing. I do need to do a Nightwing at some point here. I was actually just talking to Carmelo, the guy that did the Batman mask. I was like, dude, I need you to make some eyepieces for a Nightwing, for Robin. You can't find those files anywhere. I can't find them anywhere. If I could, I would have already picked them up. Then again, I haven't gone on like Etsy that much, so. Let's see. Jerry, man. Yeah, it's man, it's what's the Geekum? The Geekum off of Amazon? I'll have to look that up. But yeah, it's I mean, I wasn't even using I saw you said you were using Vegas Pro. I'm using Adobe Premiere to edit my videos now. Up until maybe 6 to 9 months ago, I was using iMovie, which is free on your Apple. So on your iBook. So, I mean, that's what I've been using. And hell, there's some videos that you've seen posted on the channel that were all edited off of my phone, directly off of my phone. So, I mean, I just use whatever I've got. I try to make this as cheap and as accessible as I can. And not worry about trying to make money off of this, because you're not going to make money off of this. You might get some free shit, which is cool. So, excuse me, I try not to swear when I'm recording or anything like that, but yeah, you might get some free stuff to check out, which is a nice perk, but don't expect to get a ton of money off of making videos. That's for sure. Maybe when you get past like 100,000 subscribers or something like that, but I'm not anticipating being able to quit my job anytime soon whatsoever. Yeah, man, a cheap green screen you can do. There's a lot of good ways to get a cheap green screen, and actually I've got a green screen. I just don't use it. I don't know why I don't use it. I got to start setting that up and using it. But I actually have... Let me take you guys over here real quick. I'll give you guys a little tour of my very dirty basement. Oh my god, this camera is like way zoomed in. So that's sort of where I do my recording there, and I set up different things. Where's where I play video games, where I've got printers set up, TVs, Xboxes, more printers. There's my CR10 off to the side there. It's just an absolute disaster over here. My wife is about ready to kill me because of this living space area. Jose, what's up, man? So this is formerly our guest room, and I'm going to be turning this into my printing space. So my printing and recording space. So back here on this back wall that I'm trying to show you guys, I'm going to be setting up a huge set of shelves there that I can display projects on and other props and other thing, and basically stand in front of that and do recordings from. If I move over this way, I've got a big space over here that I'm going to be setting up a rack for the different printers. If I turn around this way, sorry, I've got everything. Ouch, that was filament that I just dropped on my foot. This dresser is usually up against that back wall, so I'm in the process of taping this off and painting this room, and we'll be moving that back over there and putting up my TV. So I'll be doing gaming and streaming from this space as well. So, I mean, this is... what's great about this is it's a pretty decent sized room, and it will be just exclusively being used for printing and recording. And this wall right here, I'm going to install sort of like a rolling rack here where I will be able to hang a green screen from, which is going to be pretty cool. So, yeah, sorry, and there's about 1 million toys down here for my kids to play with. Let me try and flip the screen around here. There we go. But yeah, I mean, that was just fun here. I just wanted to say thanks, guys, for tuning in and watching. I know the connection's not great here, so I'm going to look into, like I said before, looking into getting a PC. Maybe I'll build a PC. I'll hit up Jaden Edwards, who is in Australia, who I loved his videos. I wish he would still be doing YouTube videos. I loved his videos. And hit him up over on Twitter, since I know he knows how to build PCs. And yeah, see about that. What made me want to start a YouTube? I don't know, man. I started making YouTube videos. God, it wasn't 10 years ago. Sorry. Must have been like 6 or 7 years ago, making these Pepakura tutorials, since there weren't really good tutorials out there. So I just started making those and sort of went from there. And then this channel was originally going to be dedicated to Xbox related stuff, and then I started doing 3D printing stuff, and then I started doing less Xbox stuff and more 3D printing stuff, and then now it's a lot of 3D printing stuff and a little Xbox stuff here and there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Hit up Colonius for more Batman stuff. I'm not going to hit up Colonius for anything, because I want to leave that mastermind up to his own well-being. That dude is like an evil genius when it comes to making ridiculously cool replica props. Especially those files. And he's just flat out sharing them, which is just awesome. I will gladly print those any day of the week. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks again for watching, you guys. I'm going to bounce out of here. Have I heard of Cosplay Chris? Yes, I've heard of Cosplay Chris. If you're doing this, you definitely heard of Cosplay Chris. I would love to meet Cosplay Chris sometime. He's got like, if you guys think I have good energy, that dude has like ridiculously good video energy when he's recording. It's ridiculous, and he's got some amazing talent and skills when it comes to the projects that he's working on. Badge 3D, his buddy as well, is really good. He's got a YouTube channel. He's really big on Instagram. He does a lot of actually Deathstroke is his big thing, and does a bunch of other stuff. But he's now got a CR10, and he's cranking out. He's got like a Superman from Injustice 2 costume that he's working on. It looks ridiculously cool. What I need to do is start working out, drinking a little less beer, and